Yeah. Yeah. And I know you've traveled around the world, right? You wanted to understand how different ethnic groups, how they were doing with their menopause. And what did you discover?
Oh my gosh, so many different things. And, the visual that comes up for me, and, I talk about different cultures in Menopause, but the visual that comes up for me was being in Lago Titicaca in Peru. And I,
Mhm.
love that, love the lake, love the name. It's at a very high altitude, beautiful, pristine lake. And you climb up to, it's like at 10,000 feet. And you climb up to it, and we were climbing up the stairs. My two daughters, who were 7 and 10 at the time, or 6 and 9 at the time, and we're climbing up these tall, these long, long, long stairs. And this old woman, I can say that 'cause she was beautifully wrinkled, leathery skin, lots of wrinkles, with a big smile, probably in her 90s. Anyway, it looked like that. She's climbing, all of 5 feet tall, climbing up this stairway next to me, passes me and the kids, big smile on her face, and she's carrying a case of water bottles on her head, just smiling. And, it's just that image for me was like, nothing's getting in her way. Nothing's
Mhm.
getting in her way. She's helping, she's contributing, she's participating, and she's enjoying every minute of it. And I'm like, I want to be like that. I want to be
Yeah.
strong like that. I want to be happy like that in whatever I'm doing. And I want to be that healthy.
Do
And
you feel
so,
in other cultures that they were handling the menopause transition better? Is it because of better diet? Like, what do they do?
well, in Japan, it's fascinating. They use the word konenki for this after reproductive years. It's literal translation, from what I understand, is the second spring. It's the
Hmm.
second spring, the second act, so to speak. It's the second
Nice.
spring. I love that. And so there's the mind shift. And I think we're beautiful marketers, right? We want longevity. We want to look good. So we've made looking old a negative thing.
Hmm.
And instead of, really honoring our aging, honoring our wrinkles. And like I stopped Botox and fillers years ago, but I want to keep my skin well nourished, and I want to keep my hair healthy, and I want to keep certainly a pelvic floor healthy and strong for quality of life, and to be able to enjoy. And the outward beauty is an expression of inward beauty. Wrinkles, smile, let's call them smile lines, laugh lines, and all.
Hmm. Yeah. So in Japan, what the attitude is different. They call it second spring. What do they do to possibly reduce menopause symptoms? What do
So
they?
when Yeah, one thing that the Japanese do in their diet is definitely greens. Is definitely the greens, the alkalinizers. You see that, and so there's also a culture of
Hmm.
no snacking, from what I perceived, and being very active outdoors, and extended families. So
Hmm.
those are parts of it too.
Hmm.